lead back up to 11. Remind you, following this ball game as usual, Inside the NBA comes your way on TBS.
You're right, and I disagree with Charles. You talk to New York, you talk to Miami, you talk to the Hornets, Detroit. There is no cakewalk in the East.
There you see the district
to work here. They're going to try to go back to Shays again. Isolation by Hardaway.
That's a triple by Penny. He's got 20 points. He's only averaging 20 on the
last 6 games, averaging 11 points, 4 points per game. He's really stepped up for this club. The absence of Drexler and/or Barkley.
Penny Hardaway with the hoop. You know, I've noticed one thing.
Right over Tree Rollins. He wouldn't have done that to Tree in his heyday, right?
Not unless he was going to talk about serious insurance problems. 66. Hardaway working on Ellis.
This is where Hardaway is really, really dangerous, and Richie Adebayo, knowing his club, gets him on the baseline. That was a fade
in this game. He's doing it all, scoring and making the assist. Look at this. Speaking of doing it all, Hardaway drives, goes to the reverse, and draws the foul.
There's the transition, which they were so successful with in the first half by pushing the ball, even after makes. You can catch Houston down court. And Charles Barkley talking about getting through the West. They're going to have to work on their transition defense.
Penny Hardaway with 20.
With the bank and the cleaner, and they forget about the game when they get home.
Penny Hardaway with the block. Back come the Magic. Maloney left open.
People down court. Grant never got back over half court. He ended up with the easiest field goal of the night.
This end-to-end basketball is reminding me of the NBA. Orlando playing this ball game for the most part without a center, posting up Hardaway. That's what they've been trying to go to, and that's the first time he's had the deep movement inside.
Yeah, he's worked top.
They wanted it to be Horace Grant. Shot clock to 3, 2, 1. Grant at the buzzer!
Miracle shot, one that he normally doesn't make, kicks both.
Point 95-94 ball game. The last 2 plays. First of all, the Horace Grant gets the buzzer beater here on a prayer as the shot clock is winding down after outstanding defense. Their teams around, but right now we're still at the Summit. Dennis Scott inbound the ball. Get it into Horace Grant. See the time elapsing. That's remaining in the game. Hardaway with the ball in his hands. The leaner. Yes! Hardaway, 1.1 remaining. Timeout, Houston. That's your money player.
Big time play.
Penny Hardaway had only 2 points in the entire 4th quarter before he penetrated to get that one and has 31 in the game now. But Penny had 27 at the end of 3. Chuck, you were talking about, as we were in the commercial here, that the one man who's creative, who's going to be able to get something no matter what, would be him.
Look at this. Watch this play. Drives left, pulls up, and look how he goes right over Hakeem and gets the basket. He's done that probably 15 times.
His time talking to the officials. By the way, did you see the very subtle double clutch? Had he shot the ball at the top of the arc there, Hakeem was up there. Take a look at this, Chuck. First look at the good screen by Horace.
Well, Horace came out, which was a good play to get him the ball, because now he's going to make his penetration move into a lot of traffic, goes up, flicks it, kind of a little double clutch. You're correct, and boy, what a great shot. Get out of his way. Get out of his way. Give him the ball. That's why he's an all-star.
Just the slightest flick, and it's 96-95 Orlando. Houston on a 6-game win streak, won all 5 of their road games. Orlando finishing up a 6-game West Coast tour. They Eddie Johnson hit the rim.
And that's the area where you must cover. You must take
time out all the way through the inbounds, and then what you did on the final shot.
When the timeout, Coach Adebayo knew that we were having problems getting the ball in because Mario Elliott was overplaying me. So he had Harris get the ball because they don't pressure the 4-man, and had Derek Stone pinned down on me so I can get a wide open shot or a one-on-one move. And as soon as I got the ball, I took it right to the basket and then shot it over Kevin Willis.
Did you see Olajuwon coming for the block?
I did see him coming, but I had to shoot it.
Yeah, you put that little double clutch on there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Well, you know what? I just knew that if we were going to lose, I was going to take the last shot, and if he blocked it, he blocked it, and luckily for us, he didn't.
Well, your team is on a roll right now. This has been a very successful road trip. How do you feel about your ability to move up into the playoff standings? You don't want to be in 8th place.
Well, right now, no one wants to be in 8th place. But if we have to be there, we just have to play those guys. I mean, right now, they're the best team in the league. But we are trying to move up. And right now, we have our eye on the Cavs and the Hornets. And right now, we're a game behind them. And hopefully, we'll be in that 7th spot.
Now, I heard in one of the timeouts with about 4 minutes to go, Richie basically was saying penny, penny, penny. That's where we're going post-ups. That's what you want, isn't it?
Well, that's definitely what I want. You know, as the go-to man on this team, I really have to, the team has to live and die by me. And if I'm not making shots, then we're losing. If I'm making shots, then we're winning. And tonight I made the shot.
All right, congratulations, Penny.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, back to the table.
Whale of a ball game here in Houston. The Orlando Magic close out their 10-day, 6-game Western swing with a 96-95 win on that last second shot by Penny Hardaway. Nearly last second. Magic outscore Houston 14-7.